Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Auburn lines up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here's a little room there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. On the run from inside his own 5. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's Lewis. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Throwing, Lewis. Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, and tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got out of trouble and throws. And the timing just a hair off.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
And he's got enough space. Touchdown, Tiger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust, that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's see what he can do with the return. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Trying to get through the noise, it's Lewis. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. Got the back over the middle. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Here's Lewis to throw. Floating away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He might want another play. Brown wants to pass. Going to take a shot. He's got it down the field. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets open down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. The quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Auburn lines up quickly. Seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Perry. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse. Oh, it's a fumble. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Bucks.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Might be looking to run. On the run, deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Could be an alley. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Brown will throw it, using his feet to buy time. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Touchdown, Tigers! Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to the ground game on the left. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he made makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Brown wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He'll take it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he makes the extra point. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Using his legs, it's Young. He's past the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They're going to ride this running back. Got enough. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Moves away as he feels pressure. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Making side adjustments here. Brown wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Lewis. Here comes the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the number 21 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Orange, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Throwing, Lewis. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play, but I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof, if you get up now, you're dang sure going to feel it later.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Maybe a crease. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense picks it up.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Brown will throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Looking to throw on third. Makes the pass. Finds space on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They just keep firing. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends now.